Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and it's Thursday, October 26th. You're watching Phuket Xtra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. Preparations are underway on a master plan to develop the Andaman coast, including Phuket, into a marine hub with developed community ports and safer, better maritime transportation, all to raise the level of tourism and future economic growth here on the island.
Deputy Director General of the Marine Department, Srettha, is currently in Phuket to promote the Marine Department's push to develop the Andaman coast into a marine hub, and attended a conference at the Royal Phuket City Hotel on Wednesday with some of the island's top officials in attendance. Mr. Naringsak stated that the first order of business is to create a master plan for the development of the ports in the southern Andaman provinces, including right here in Phuket, also in neighboring Phang province, Krabi, Ranong, Trang, and Satun provinces. He stated that all 6 provinces are not only highly popular tourist areas, but all 6 have the potential to transport goods as well. Meanwhile, plans are underway to develop a land bridge from the Andaman coast to the Gulf of Thailand that would allow Thailand to bypass the congested Malacca Strait near Singapore. During a speech delivered on Wednesday at an Economic Reporters Association meeting, Prime Minister Srettha said that the project between the Gulf of Thailand and the Andaman Sea will reduce the time to transport goods by 6 to 9 days, as well as cut logistics costs. He said this version of the project, which has been rumored about for 4 decades, will not dig a canal in the Kra Isthmus of Thailand. Instead, it would connect the 2 coasts with infrastructure such as an oil pipeline to support the growth of complementary industries such as petrochemical factories and gas separation plants. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
The wheels are turning in the move to extend the closing times for nightlife areas like Patong to 4 a.m. as the Interior Ministry draws up the criteria for potential tourism spots to receive permission.
A spokeswoman for the Interior Ministry announced the news earlier today after several agencies, including the Tourism, Health, Labor, and Interior Ministries, as well as the Royal Thai Police and Narcotics Control Board members, met on Wednesday to discuss the potential move. The meeting agreed in principle for the Interior Ministry to formulate a ministerial regulation outlining the criteria for local administrations in areas with tourism potential. The administrations could then submit requests for permission to allow entertainment venues to stay open until 4 a.m. The plan is to allow certain tourist areas around Thailand, like Patong here in Phuket, parts of Pattaya, along with areas in Surathani and Bangkok, to have nightlife venues stay open until 4 a.m. to increase tourism revenue. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Sure that it'll be easier to clear you from my mind. I wish you fall out from the window, take a bad trip to the ground. Ooh. Ain't been the pleasure, see your pressure just before you break a bone.
Murder charges are being brought against a Spanish chef in connection with the murder and dismemberment of a Colombian surgeon on the tourist island of Koh Phangan back in early August.
Back on August 3rd, sanitation workers found the pelvis and intestines of the victim at a dump on Koh Phangan. The following day, police detained 29-year-old Daniel Sancho in connection with the case, and he later confessed to the crime. Sancho is the son of Spanish actors and is a well-known celebrity chef in his home country of Spain. The body was identified as that of 44-year-old Colombian national Edwin Arteaga, a business partner and investor in Sancho's restaurant in Spain. This week, prosecutors at Koh Samui Provincial Court charged Sancho with the murder of Arteaga. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
The 10,000 baht digital wallet scheme was a major campaign promise by the Pheu Thai Party, who said it would shore up the nation's economy. And while the plan is still in motion, some of the main features of the promise have already been scrapped or are expected to change, according to the Deputy Minister of Finance.
The government initially planned to distribute 10,000 baht worth of digital money to each Thai national aged 16 years and over. The Pheu Thai Party, which leads the coalition government, had raised the handout as its key campaign policy, and the handout would require people to spend it within a limited time and only within their district. But after a meeting of the subcommittee overseeing the project ended on Wednesday, Deputy Finance Minister Julapon Vivat stated that it was recommended to limit the handout to 16 million people who have state welfare cards, which would cost the state just 160 billion baht instead of the reported 500 billion baht. The subcommittee concluded that the handout scheme should be funded mainly by national budgets, about 100 billion baht annually, starting from the 2024 fiscal year budget. Under this condition, the scheme would be delayed for 7 to 8 months, according to Julapon, pending approval of the 2024 national budget. Previously, the government intended to hand out the digital money in February 1st of next year. The plan would now also call for people to start spending the handout within 6 months of reception, while vendors capable of cashing the digital money would be subject to value-added, corporate income, or personal income taxes. The subcommittee will present its proposals on the scheme to the government committee supervising the project next week at the earliest. For more, visit the link in the description.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Phuket Xtra, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment, offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.